Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you students. This is your teacher, Miss Azmana, and I'm here with your English Week 13 home task. The topic that we are going to cover today is articles. Article determination. The indefinite article a, an, the definite article the, and the zero article. Let's begin. Let's discuss the indefinite article an. A is used before a noun beginning with a consonant sound. For example, a uniform, a yogurt. An is used before a noun beginning with a vowel sound. For example, an umbrella, an owl. Let's talk about the functions of the indefinite articles a and an. They are used for classifying, for nominating, sometimes are the first mention, numericals, and generic. The indefinite article in the classifying function is used to show that the speaker is characterizing a person, object, or event only as a specimen of a certain class of things. The classifying indefinite article is mostly found with predicative, appositive nouns, and adverbial phrases. For example, I am a teacher. He owes his curious name to his father, a well-read man. She looked like a boy. The indefinite article in the nominating function is used when the speaker wants to name an object or to state what kind of object is meant. For example, he struck a match and lit a cigarette. The indefinite article is used to name an object which is usually new to the hearer. This is the first mention function of the indefinite article. It serves to introduce some new information. For example, one morning a man was sitting on the bench near the house. The indefinite article in the numerical function is generally found with nouns denoting time, measure, and weight. For example, for a minute or two, with the numerals 100, 1000, million, dozen, and score. For example, I've told you 100 times. The indefinite article in the numerical function is generally found after the negative not. For example, not a word, not a trace. In some set phrases, at a time, at a gulp, at a draught. between two noun groups in expressions denoting prices, salaries, speed. For example, £90 a week, 12 hours a day. The indefinite article and an. The indefinite article in the generic function expresses a generalization. What is said about one specimen of a class can be applied to all the specimens of the class. The meaning here is close to every or any. For example, a tiger is a wild animal. Let's talk about the definite article the. The graphic form is identical the, which is pronounced differently. Before a vowel sound, the actor, the end. Before a consonant sound, the cat, the bag. The graphic form is identical the, which is pronounced differently. Before a vowel sound, I said it's the. For example, the actor. You are the one and only person. The eye of the tiger is my favorite. Did you talk to the organization? The apocalypse, the end, is nigh. Let's see the uses of definite article the. Second time we mention a noun when speaker and listener both know the noun with ordinal numbers, with superlative adjectives, with famous buildings, monuments. Definite article. Let's see some examples and learn where they are used. They bought a car. The car is parked in front of the house. You need to turn right from the 3rd Street on the right. The famous dessert of Turkey is baklava. When in France, we took photos on the Eiffel Tower. She didn't see the Statue of Liberty. My relatives live in the north, but I live in the south. Everybody emigrates to the west. I have a friend from the USA, that is, the States, the United States of America. Our new lecturer is from the UK, the United Kingdom. He lives in the Russian Federation now. All right, students, let's take a look upon some more uses of the. It's used with country names that include common nouns, with country names ending with plural s, with names of group of small islands, for political regions, with river names, sea names, names of mountain chains, with newspaper names, with family names, for specific abstract nouns, with adjectives to talk about groups of people, for university names starting with the word university, and for transportation when not using by with the verbs. Now students, it is also important to know when not to use article the. With people's names, titles, when title is used together with name, continents, countries, exceptions apply, cities and states, singular and big islands, mountain and lake names, names of days, months and special days, languages, elements, general abstract nouns, sports, and subjects of study. Now students, I have already explained article a and an, and another article the. Those were the very common articles that we are supposed to know where to put and where not to. Let's talk about another article, the zero article. With the nouns in plural. For example, horses are domestic animals. Before the uncountable nouns. For example, I like milk. Before proper names. Mary is my friend. Washington is the capital of the USA. So students, this was the zero article. Now, what is the meaning of zero article? I hope you're able to understand now. Let's continue the zero article for your understanding. For example, with the addressee. Good morning, child. Or before the nouns denoting season, daytime, and meals. Summer is my favorite season. Before ranks and titles. Mr. West, Professor Smith. Thank you very much, students. I hope you know, now you have come to know the uses of the article and which is your definite article, which is the indefinite article. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself. Please practice.